And what's up, everybody? I'm back with another playoff predictions video. Yes, it is that time of year again, where the NBA regular season is over and the playoffs are going to begin tomorrow at the time of this going up, I think. Everybody's like, oh, did the play-in tournament? They're going to do the play-in tournament. Then the actual playoffs will begin. I count the play-in tournament as part of the playoffs. I always have. I think the play-in tournament is stupid, but I do count it as part of the playoffs. And before we go, everybody go on. Everybody's thinking, oh, where's your Pistons rant? Where's your rant about the Pistons season? They just played like shit. Where is the Pistons rant? I'm not doing one about the Pistons, okay? You know why? Because talking about the Pistons this season is just depressing, okay? It's just, what is there to be said about this season that hasn't already been said, okay? I don't need to beat a dead horse here. There might be a Red Wings rant. Might. Stay tuned for that. There might be one. But I'm not doing one about the Pistons. So. But anyways, let's get down to the matchups. I've got the bracket pulled up on the official NBA website. We're going to go through the play-in games first. Hopefully I won't screw up this really, really stupid format for the play-in games, and then we'll go through the actual playoff games themselves. So here we go. So first is the I'm going to go in the West first. It's a Sacramento and Golden State. I think this one's going to go to Golden State. I don't think it's very much of a worry. They're a much more experienced playoff team, even if they are significantly weaker than years past. And Sacramento is Sacramento. They're going to blow it. And so I'm going to give the Warriors this one. And then the Pelicans and the Lakers are the other West play-in game. I'm going to have to give this one to the Lakers. I think the Lakers are going to win this one, even though and this is going to be a two lower seed upsets right now. But I think the Lakers, again, they got LeBron, they got AD, and you really can't count against them, especially when it comes to the playoffs. So I think they'll get the job done there and win. And then we'll move over to the Eastern Conference playoffs. We got the 9-seeded Bulls against the 10-seeded Hawks. This is a tough one, but just because of Trae Young, I am going to give this one to the Hawks here. Though, honestly, I could really see this one going either way, but I'm going to give it to the Hawks here. So. And then the 76ers and the Heat. This is the final play-in matchup. I'm going to have to give this one to the 76ers. I really can't see every lower seed winning, so that's why the 76ers are getting the win here. And also, I just think they'll be the more powerful team going into it. But again, this is another one where I could see it go either way. So, who knows? You know? But then we go to the first round. We'll go back to the West. So it's going to be the 1-seeded Thunder against the... Looks like it's going to be... Oh, wait, we got to finish the play-ins. We didn't finish the play-ins. So the finale of the play-ins, it'll be the winner of, in the West, will be Golden State and the Pelicans. I'm going to give this one to Golden State again. I just think they're going to, again, be the more high-powered team, especially coming off of a win. And get that one done. So, see, I always forget this playoff play-in format. I think it's dumb. It's all for money. It's all for ratings. It's all for that whatnot. Anyways, the other one is then going to be the Hawks versus the Heat. And this is another one that I could see going either way. But I'm going to give this one to the Heat to move on here. Because, like I said, the 76ers Heat matchup, I can see that one going either way. I think they'll just have the upper hand here against the Hawks. So, that's all I got to say about that one. But, Now we can move on to the actual bracket. So it's going to be Golden State playing the Thunder. And fuck the Thunder, okay? Fuck them. So automatically, I'm going to pick Golden State to win this series. Even though I don't like the Warriors, fuck the Thunder. Nobody should like the Thunder for obvious reasons that I don't need to explain. So, yeah. And then the Clippers and the Mavericks. This is the 4-5 seed in the 4-5 matchup in the West. This one's another one that I could see going either way. But because it's the Clippers, and the Clippers are notorious for choking, let's give this one to the Mavericks, shall we? And then can move on. Luka Doncic gonna power them past and bring powers back to Jerry World, I guess. Like, we need that. And then a feel-good story for the season, the Timberwolves going up against the 6-seeded Suns in the West. So I'm going to give this one to the Timberwolves, even though the Suns, I think they still have Kevin Durant. But, Kevin Durant led teams since he left the post-Warriors. Kevin Durant, he's been really, really good, but the teams around him haven't been that good. I think the Nets, and now the Suns, which really aren't, on par from what they've been past seasons. So I'm going to give this one to the Timberwolves. I do think this will be a close series, just like I think the Clippers-Mavericks series will be. But I think the Timberwolves will have the upper hand here with home court and some good momentum. So, and then the Nuggets, the 2 seed hosting the 8 seed Lakers in the final first round matchup in the West. And this is going to be a high powered one for sure. Of course, you got Jokic and going up against LeBron. Can never count against LeBron in the playoffs. However, this could be one that I could see going to 7 games. I think the Nuggets broke through, though, from their lolcowdom, and so I think that's going to power them past the Lakers, especially with home court. I am going to give this one to the Nuggets to win. So, and then in the East we have the 1-seeded Celtics going up against what would be the Heat in my brackets here. And I'm going to have to give this one to the Celtics. It's going to be a pretty easy sweep, I think. It's not going to be that close because the Heat will be coming in having lost their first playoff game and then winning. And they're the 8th seed, and the Celtics will have home court. They'll be fresh. As much as I hate Boston teams, at least, the city's pretty nice. I like the city's pretty cool. But then we're going to have to give this one to Boston. So, and then we got the 4-seeded Cavs against the 5-seeded Orlando Magic. That's a surprise. Both of them are really a surprise to see in the playoffs at all. I think this might be the first time the Cavs have ever been in the playoffs without LeBron. Is that true? I don't know. Might be. Because I know they made it twice with him, including their 2016 championship, but I don't remember if it was. Who knows? I'm gonna give this one to Cleveland. I think this is gonna be another highly contested series that I could very well see going to 7 games, but Cavs are gonna have home court. And I think that's going to power them past here. So, and then we got the Bucks 3 seed going up, Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Pacers. And I'm going to give this one to the Bucks in a pretty easy win. Giannis is a great, great player. And the Pacers always seem to put up some good teams in the regular season and make the playoffs, but they don't ever really put it together come postseason time. And I think that'll come back to bite them in the ass here. They might win 1 game, but I don't see it going past 5 games. So, and then we have the Knicks going up against the 76ers. What a laugher of a series this is going to be. The Knicks have been one of the higher powered teams in the NBA, but they've gotten some wins that the refs should not have given them due to some awful play calling and awful, awful officiating. And, quite honestly, I'm going to rub it in their face. And I'm going to say this is our big upset in the first round, at least for the actual first round. I'm going to give this one to the 76ers. I think it'll be in about 6 games, maybe 7. But I'm giving this one to the 76ers. I'm not a big 76ers fan. I could care less about their team, but fuck the Knicks, okay? All right, then the second round is going to be, in the West, it's going to be Golden State going up against Dallas. And I think this is where Golden State's run is going to come to an end, sadly. They'll probably put up 5 or 6 game series here. But the Mavericks, with home court, I think are going to get past them pretty easily and move on here. So, and then in the other matchup in the West semis, it's going to be the Timberwolves and the Nuggets. And I think I'm going to give this one to the Nuggets, specifically because of playoff experience. I think it'll go again to 6 or possibly even 7 games. But, it's just not going to be enough for the Timberwolves. Great season, but, nothing they could do about it. And then the Celtics and the Cavs. I think this is going to be a Celtics win in 5 or 6 games. Pretty self-explanatory. And then the Bucks and the 76ers. Give this one to the Bucks. Pretty easy choice here, again, to get the win. So, and then we come down to who's going to qualify for the NBA Finals. It's going to come down to, in the West, the Dallas Mavericks and the Denver Nuggets. I'm going to give this one to Denver again because they have a more complete team, in my opinion, and will use home court and their playoff experience to power past the Mavericks. I could see this one again, though, going to 6 games or possibly 7 games, putting up a good fight. Just don't think it's going to be enough. So, and then who's going to represent in the East between the Celtics and the Bucks? Another series that I could see 6 or possibly 7 games, but it's probably, I'm going to say the Celtics. Sorry. So, and then it comes down to the NBA Finals. Who do I think is going to win and how many games? It's going to come down between the Celtics, who are going to have the 1 seed up against the 2-seeded Denver Nuggets. And I'm going to give this one to the Celtics in 6 games. So, that's my final prediction. Sorry. It's hard to bet against them in situations like this, but does that mean I want them to win? No. The team that I do want to win overall, out of all of them, including the play-in teams, would probably have to be the Timberwolves. I'd like to see them make a deep playoff run. They've never had that much success, and I would like to see that happen. But do I think they're going to make that run? Sadly, no. Will they have some fight, put up a good fight? I think they're going to win a series, and they'll put up a good fight in their championship series, but I just don't think it's going to be enough. So, but that is all I got for my playoff predictions. The NHL one is coming soon. The regular season is not quite over yet, so just going to wait just a little longer. Should come about the end of the week. I'm projecting Saturday, but maybe Sunday. We'll see. So stay tuned for that. And but what's your playoff predictions for the NBA? I know we got like 3 months till the season's over. 2 months actually. It's a long playoffs because they love to milk it for money. Yay, money! But anyway, who's your prediction? Who do you think's gonna win? What do you think of my predictions? I'd love to know your thoughts in the comment section down below. So that's going to do it for this video. Stay tuned for much more amazing content. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.